Hello, welcome to a new vlog. So I actually just got back inside from taking Twinkie to the pots. So now I'm actually about to go through my bookshelf because it's kind of time we dust her and we go through her, organize her. I know you guys love that. So I'm actually doing a little bit of spring cleaning. I know I do that all year round, but you know what? Stop hating, okay? So I wanted to show you like a before, and then I want to show you my after. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my books. I'm also going to dust this because it's dusty. I want to put them in order of like genre because I realized that what I used to enjoy reading, I actually hate it now. I used to venture towards like young adult things like suicide or foster care, addict, like people starting drugs and stuff, whatever. Like very much like serious topics, but written in the perspective of a young adult. But I noticed that that doesn't entertain me as much anymore. I prefer thriller, psychological, etc., etc. Like give me a book with a good plot and a good twist, multiple twists, like I'll be there for it. So I'm actually going to take all these, read the backs of them, like it's going to take me a minute or two, not gonna lie, and then I'm going to get rid of some, separate them between genres and ones that I know that I'll enjoy more, etc., etc. So first things first, I got all the books. I haven't gone through them yet, but I wanted to place them somewhere so I could dust. So I'm gonna dust first. It gets so dusty so quick. Like I feel like I just did this. So, and then I'm gonna wipe with like actual spray. Oh my God, things get dusty fast, especially when you have really furry animals. Yeah. All right, so this took a lot longer than expected, but I've officially gone through every single book that I have and I put them in order. All of these are like thriller, plot twisty, and then we kind of start getting into like books that are less heavy on that, like around here. So I think out of all of these books, maybe 3 are young adult. My reading has definitely matured as I started reading more. I mean, I'm 32, so obviously my reading is going to mature, but there is nothing wrong with reading young adult because there's some crazy young adult books out there that touch on hard-hitting topics. And these are the ones I am getting rid of. So I actually have not read any of these and I'm not really interested in doing so. So we're just cooking lunch here. This is just some fresh broccoli, some rice. Felina's making some sauce for her homemade meatballs, which she is amazing at making. She already cooked them. She's taking them out. And now she is making a homemade sauce to put on top. I know I have not been showing my food lately, which I will explain in this video the reason why, but I figured screw it. This is what I'm eating. All right, you guys, it is P.O. Box time. So obviously you guys know if you're interested in sending me anything, here is my P.O. Box. All right, so first things first is this from Holly's Enchanted Books. And let me tell you, the packaging, so cute. So this is actually like blind date with a book, which is so cute. I love this. So she has a business. She sent me these really adorable bookmarkers, which I definitely needed. And you can tell that she did this herself. It's on this like wood, so cute. So you can actually find her channel. It is called The Enchanted Library of Holly Christine, where she talks about books. And then you can also go to her Etsy shop, which is Holly's Enchanted Books, where she does blind date with a book. She does handmade bookmarks and custom bookish art. And she's going to be adding junk journals soon, which awesome. And she has a discount code, excuse me, which is ALR15, which I will put here, and you can receive 15% off. But look how freaking adorable. So literally all you know is what it says up top. So it's mystery and young adult contemporary. This one is Matchmaking, Mean Girls, Family Business, and Finding Love with an App. And then the mystery is Beautiful Island with Murderous Past. Ooh, 6 Gorgeous Friends, Seclusion. Okay, I'm dumb. Missing People and Murder. Wow. So I'm going to put these on my shelf, and I'm actually not going to even open these, but when I do for a vlog, I definitely will open them when I want to read them. But I kind of like the fact that it's like mystery, and I'm like, what am I going to get myself into? So thank you so much, Holly. I think this is an awesome business idea, and I am obsessed. So next we have an Amazon package. There's rumors out here that people think that I'm actually sending this stuff to myself. You guys, I do have people who love me. I have people who enjoy me and who support me and who I make friends with. Not everyone hates me. And for certain people, like reaction channels, to say that I'm actually sending this to myself, it's because your community dislikes me. Your community thinks I'm a liar. Your community doesn't think that I have people who love and support me. Whether you're sending me stuff or you're not, you're supporting me and you're sweet and you're kind. Like, people in my messages, unfortunately, they don't get to share that kindness and that support in my comments because people are so harsh. But I'm not sending this stuff to myself. When I buy myself something, I tell you guys, hey, this is an Amazon haul, etc., etc. So it's weird. And it's also like, these are physical people sending me these things so they can just clarify themselves. Like, yeah, I sent that to her. Like the whole thing where someone sent me like pads or whatever. Oh, baby, do you need some pads? Why would I do that to myself? I just wouldn't. That person was rude and cruel, but like, it didn't get to me like they thought it would at all. And I don't know. Y'all just reach. This is a fun opportunity. It's great for my channel. I love actually getting letters from people. I'm actually about to read one. And this is just, it's just fun, you guys. Not everything has to be turned into like a conspiracy or like Amberlynn is lying or betraying. It just, people want to take the fun out of everything and the joy out of everything that I show. And it's just like, it's a lot. So just calm down. I understand you have to make drama for your channel because you're boring and you can't create your own content. You know who I'm talking about. Anyways, let's get on to this package. So I like to read the little note first, obviously. Oh my gosh. So Teresa sent me some coloring books that she actually illustrated. Wow, y'all are talented. Like, I have some talented people. Like, let me tell you, to create your own. Whoa, wait, you created these? Get your crayon. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. Wow, that's the one I just flipped to. Let's flip to another one. As long as you know who you are and what makes you happy, it doesn't matter how others see you. Wait, I'm obsessed. And then this one, look how pretty. Bloom and Letters. Floral alphabet coloring book for adults. I'm obsessed. Look how gorgeous. I'm going to color these. Yes, I am. Coloring can be great self-love because it's therapeutic. Self-care, self-love, same thing. I know a lot of people get on to me because I like to color, which is so weird because adults do color. And if you go to therapy, they'll tell you, color, it's good for you. So thank you so much, Teresa. Like, I appreciate it so much for you sending me those. So we have a little blue envelope here. You know me, just sending myself letters and cards. Like, come on. Sorry, I'm a little snappy right now because it's just like, people are a lot. People are really a lot. Ooh, this is so pretty. Look at that. And it has like texture. Okay, let me read this in private. Thank you so much, Cody. I appreciate the card so much. So I'm getting like a lot of packages and I obviously don't want to like do a ton at one time, but me and Feline keep filling this one and we're like, what is this? I swear to you, there's eggs in here.
There's no eggs. I thought they were shoes at first.
Baby, this is an egg. This is an egg carton. I bet.
Shake it around.
Like, if you send me something crazy, I'm able to figure out who did it. Like, there's tracking. There's a whole situation. Like, if you go to the USPS and...
I need to know.
Me, like, terrified right now.
I was so fucking right.
Oh my god. I had Feline open. I was too scared. Oh my god. I saw these on TikTok. Oh my god. These are like the craziest shoes ever. Oh my god. This literally felt like eggs. Thank you, Bob and Christina. I'm sorry that I thought you sent me an egg carton for funsies. I have seen these shoes on freaking TikTok. Wait, I have never been more excited. I actually wanted to try a pair.
Too.
You have?
I have?
This looks like something you'd wear around the house for sure.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, like comfy, cozy. Wait, I'm gonna try these on like right now. Wait, these feel so cool. Thank you. So I still have tons of other stuff to open for you guys and stuff like that, but we're just doing this like, you know, a few at a time because I don't want to bombard anybody. But thank you guys so much. Like, I could just make like whole video. I could just make like whole videos, obviously just dedicated to this, but I like, you know, sprinkling it. And you know what? Wait, I'm too excited. I need to stop talking. I'm gonna go try these on. I'll be right back. I have packaging stuff all over my dress. So, you guys, it literally feels like I am walking on a pillow or something. You want to try them, boo? You guys, low-key, damn, my hair is a mess today. Low-key, those shoes are comfy. Like, for around the house, hell yeah. Thank you. Okay, you guys, so I actually had a few people ask me if I've been exercising, moving more, etc. Yes, I have. So I obviously do not talk about everything in my life. A lot of people assume if I'm not showing something, then I'm not doing something. Not how it works. So what I do is I write down what I'm gonna do, how many times I'm gonna do it on a piece of paper. I like things that are more obtainable, that I could physically see, mark off. So what I do is I do each of these things 3 times and then I write how many reps that I did. My goal is to always do the same or more than I did the day before. So I stretch, I walk in place, I do warm-ups, crunches, leg kicks, punches, and high knees. I do all of these things 3 times for as long as I can, or what feels not comfortable, because you don't want to be comfortable when you're working out. That's not exactly the right word for it, but until you just can't do it anymore without like hurting yourself, obviously. So I'm gonna go do those. No, this is not a workout with me. I'm gonna do it alone, like I have been doing it, but I kind of just wanted to introduce it to you guys that yes, I do have a little exercise routine that I do, and then I just put it in a folder and I redo the same thing tomorrow. Sorry for the sloppy handwriting, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. Super simple, and this is just easiest for me because I like visualizing, you know, and I think that's the reason why I really like reading books. Some people have been telling me to get a Kindle, which I do have a Kindle, but it just doesn't feel the same. I like physical in my hand. That is why I like pen to paper. Not everything has to be technology based. Alrighty, so here it is. Here is how I did. W stand for whole and S's stand for separate. So whole just simply means instead of counting 1 rep as 1 punch, it just means 1 rep is like both your arms. Same with like the leg kicks, but I do high knees separate. So that's just what that means. But yeah. So one of the main reasons why I wanted to, okay, got a little fuzz. One of the main reasons why I wanted to talk about like my exercising today is because I wanted to talk a little bit about like, I get anxiety exercising. I get really bad anxiety, sometimes like verge of panic attack, and that's scary for me. And I know what is causing it, but I don't know how to stop that anxiety feeling. So what is causing it is rapid, like heart, just your heart beating quicker than usual. It's not beating above beyond what it should be. It's at a really good rate when I exercise, but I correlate my heart beating really, really fast with anxiety and vice versa. Anxiety makes me have a really fast heart rate, but then me having a really fast heart rate gives me anxiety. So it's like this like vicious cycle. Obviously, that anxiety is not stopping me from exercising. It just doesn't take away that feeling. I actually hate it. And I don't feel like it's irrational because obviously someone my size, like your heart beating fast is a scary feeling because being the size, your heart has to work more than the average. That's an obvious thing. So I wouldn't say it's really irrational. So usually if something irrationally gives me anxiety, obviously still hard to overcome, but it's more so like I'm able to be like practical and rational and be like, girl, come on now. But with something that isn't irrational, like I feel like this is actually pretty rational that I get anxiety from that. I think that's what scares me more because it's like, okay, so you have a reason. So is that reason true? Is your heart really okay? Is it about to combust? It is what it is, but it's not stopping me from exercising. Everything that I am doing is totally fine. It's nothing too extreme. Obviously, I'm not gonna like overdo it. Although there are times where I'm like, damn, like ouch. But that's just like if I'm using my muscles more than I normally would. So I just feel like I'm rambling, but really that's the reason why I wanted to introduce, like, yeah, I do exercise and yeah, this is what I do. But this is why I don't really talk about it because it doesn't bring me joy like it would other people. Everyone always says exercise lets off certain, you know, endorphins. It makes you feel good. Not me. Nope. So I just don't want to like persuade anyone into like not exercising or like whatever, like, because exercising is really good for you, but I just get anxiety exercising. So I do have a little bit of updates when it comes to weight loss surgery. I do have more. So welcome to weight loss surgery update. I get really excited doing these updates because every update just means I'm a step closer and it's just really exciting. So the psychologist who actually approved me originally for surgery, I have been emailing with him. There are some things that I do not want to talk about right now, which I will talk about eventually. But right now, I just feel like to protect myself, my mental, and my privacy, I am not going to get into it. But I will say there have been some developments. I do have my appointment with my team, including the surgeon, coming up, and I'm so excited. I think things might be different. I don't really know, but as of right now, they want me to do 12 sessions with a therapist. I can do 2 sessions a week. I can do 1 session every 2 weeks. So obviously, the quicker I do it, the better. But it's not just up to me, you know. Yeah, I actually officially have a new psychologist and I'm really excited. I asked the psychologist who originally approved me for weight loss surgery. I'm sorry, this is gonna get confusing because there's a lot of professionals and I try to give you guys what I can. I ended up asking him, I was like, you know, do you recommend any therapists or psychologists? Anyone good? Anyone that you feel like would be a good fit with me? And he actually sent over 6 and I chose one. I called and I made an appointment. So my appointment for that is also coming up and that'll be my first session. So depending on how this session goes is going to be a deciding factor for me if I want to do 2 a week or if I want to do just 1 a week or how I want to do it. Obviously, I feel like I don't want to be too extreme and do it twice a week, but we'll see. I definitely don't want to do it every other week because obviously I want the weight loss surgery like sooner the better. So I can either get this done in a month and a half or 3 months. And to me, Either one of those options is actually really good. So there is something else I want to mention because people are asking like, why don't you show your food? Like what you're eating? And you guys heard me be a little snarky over there when I was showing you what I had for lunch today. And it's because people judge. It's like so harsh. And it's like, this is a moment for me where I just feel like the judgment is like, it makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong, even though I know what I'm doing is right. People are expecting me to be on the pre-op diet. I'm not on the pre-op diet. I'm not approved for weight loss surgery, so I'm not on the pre-op diet. People are getting really confused with that, and I think that's becoming like frustrating to me because it's like people are expecting me to like be eating like the tiniest amount of food ever, and I'm just like, no, that's not what this is. That's not the plan they have me on. That's not what my dietitian wants for me. That my dietitian tells me if I'm doing something wrong, if I'm doing something right, what she wants me to do. And having 2 eggs and 2 servings of Spam is okay. And I'm talking about when I had eggs and Spam, I'm having some Spam and some eggs. So that's what I'm having. People were like coming for me, and I'm like, this is 2 eggs, which I'm allowed to have. It's 2 eggs. But people were saying how it looks like it's 5 eggs. I'm like, I couldn't even stomach 5 eggs. Like, if you guys know, I have egg intolerance. Comes and goes. It's gotten a lot better in the last few years, thank God. So eating 2 scrambled eggs is fine. And like recently, like I showed you guys like this quinoa ground turkey situation type deal that I absolutely loved. Calorie wise, it's 408 calories. What this is we have broccoli, we have a serving of guac, quinoa, onion, and ground turkey, and pico de gallo. And I had all the calories, and I told you guys the calories, and I had the calories because I physically had the nutrition packet right in front of me. And there was people with the audacity to say, no, that's like 900 calories. Like 1 serving of ground turkey is like 250 calories. And I'm like, I have the physical nutrition packet right in front of me. Like, I know how to count calories. I'm just an idiot who doesn't do it. Like, that is why I need help, because I didn't do the right things. And I never do the right things for long term. And that's why weight loss surgery is there, is to help people like me. But it's just exhausting. It's so exhausting to like, literally, I feel like I am talking to a wall. Obviously, I don't mean that towards everyone who's watching me. I'm talking about the people who are just so reluctant on finding me in a lie or seeing if I'm like eating the wrong foods or the right foods or all this stuff. And I'm just like, what? Like, it's just crazy. It's just like, focus on you. Honestly, focus on you. Like, stop comparing. Every program for weight loss surgery is different. And I've learned that the hard way. But I've also learned that the good way. Is that a saying? Probably not. Because I feel like what is happening for me is happening for a reason. And it's just like, worry about you. Worry about what you're eating. You know, I don't show what I'm eating for judgment and advice. No, I don't. I don't need it. I have professionals for that now. And people are constantly saying, follow professionals. I am. That is why I'm here. That is what I'm doing. And I'm not on the pre-op diet. I think that's what people are getting super confused with. I'm not supposed to be just eating these tiny portions. That's not what they told me to do. Honestly, my lack of being transparent with what I'm eating is simply because I don't feel comfortable at all. And I don't feel safe in that. So I'm just, gonna show when I want, when I don't want. It's gonna be rare. Like, I would love to come on here and show you guys more of what I'm making, what I'm eating, what I'm doing. It's just, I don't feel comfortable. And I'm only gonna share what I'm comfortable sharing. That doesn't mean I'm off track. That doesn't mean I'm gaining weight, because I'm not telling you guys my weight. I'm not telling you guys my weight because I do better when I don't do weigh-ins. Like, every single time I've lost a large chunk of weight, it's because I did not talk about my weigh-ins. When I lost 106 pounds, it's because I stopped doing weigh-ins. I stopped talking about my weight. Everyone thought I gained weight. And I came on here and I said, nope. here's your proof. And that's happened a couple of other times. And it's just like, I do better when I don't have to like prove myself to people, because that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to prove myself to anybody. I feel like the people who get angry and annoyed that I'm not showing my food or my weight or whatever it may be is only because people want to pick apart those things. It's not because they actually care. They just want to pick apart what I'm doing. And I don't want that. I'm not in that type of like headspace. So I'm not going to give that. And if that means people are going to be angry with me, whatever, because people are angry with me regardless. It's like, I can never win. I can never do right. And that's just like how it's always going to be, I feel like. So obviously I still want to have comment of the day, even though, or question of the day, excuse me. I'm just used to saying comment of the day because I used to do that a lot. Even though things got a little heated here, it's just, I want to have the freedom to express myself, and I just feel uncomfortable right now, and that's okay. But the question today from Instagram is, what are some of your favorite self-care things? They put shopping, journaling, etc. Journaling used to be a really big one for me, but now I firmly believe self-care is also like self-love and doing things that you love. Things that put you in a good like therapeutic state or just a calming state. And for some people that's meditation. For some people that's yoga. For me, it's things like art, like poetry, or it's things as simple as like doing Legos, like the tediousness of it all. Like I literally love it. And I also really like to play like games on my phone. You got games on your phone? Yeah, I have quite a few. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like it's a long one. I don't know. I feel like I filmed so much today. So I need to start editing this. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.